Thank you for checking out our reaction to the Season 2 premiere of The Expanse. This is a series that we're watching exclusively over on the Patreon. The full watch-along reactions for this season have been uploaded over the last few weeks and will continue to be uploaded, but the edited reactions, which are also exclusive to Patreon, are being uploaded starting now. So we're posting this first episode for everyone here on YouTube as a little preview, and the entire rest of the season will be over there on Patreon. Now, we've already finished Season 1 of the show, and you can actually purchase the entire collection, full watch-alongs and edited videos, to the whole first season as a collection, no Patreon membership required, or you could just sign up to our Patreon and have access to all of Season 1 and Season 2. But either way, I hope you enjoy this reaction to the first episode of Season 2. Alex, today is a historic day for Target Audience. For the first time ever, a non-Star Trek series, we're watching Season 2.
What? Season 2 of a show that's not Star Trek? Oh my god. I thought it would never happen. It's crazy how that's never happened, ever, in any show we've watched. I mean, most shows don't even get it past the pilot. But this one made it to Season 2, but it would not be possible without the Bridge Crew.
Absolutely. Bridge Crew gets to decide what we watch for this Patreon exclusive series, and they wanted us to continue on with The Expanse Season 2. Ironically, if this was a different timeline where we were watching the show on our own choice, I think we would have decided to move on to Season 2. I really enjoyed Season 1.
Oh yeah, I loved Season 1. It was amazing. And the breadcrumb trail of this mystery leading us along to this finale. Was the finale the best thing in the world? Not the very best, but it was enjoyable, and I loved the overall arc and continuation of the story, and I'm very curious of how they're going to reset and continue in this season. So, I probably would have wanted to continue it.
Yeah. Again, outside of Star Trek, never watching a Season 2 of a show for the channel, this is going to be uncharted territory, not only for us reacting, but for you guys listening to what we have to say. So much of our critiques in the past of different shows have been built around it being a Season 1. So
that's true.
It's a serialized show. Season 2, you know, there are shows in the past where Season 2 really takes off and makes it amazing. There are some shows where Season 2 falls off a cliff. You know, it could be anything in between. The Bridge Crew is going to decide once we finish this 13-episode season whether to continue straight on with Season 3 or put it aside and watch something else. So the Bridge Crew is currently sold out. If you see some spots open and you want to help make that decision, try to get in there. But we're going to get jumping in, Alex. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
It's got to tell us everything that happened so we remember.
Her father turned her into an experiment.
Proceed as planned.
He had lots of help. They unleashed something on a station full of belters. No one knows what it is, or does. I met some good people who were trying to stop it. I hope there are others.
I wouldn't call her a good person.
Goddamn.
Morally.
Some didn't make it.
That was crazy.
We saved a few. We should have saved more.
We will.
Don't let Amos see that, man. He'll shoot you in the head.
5 tangos on the ridge line.
We're blind here.
Still can't pin the tangos.
Oh, what? We didn't go to the surface of Mars at all on the first season, did we?
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Grab target data with those bastards try to light me up.
Got it, Gunny. Travis, right flank. Hillman, left. Roger, right.
Roger left.
I love these suits.
We got a little more money this season? I mean, not to say anything last season was bad.
3 tangos painted, Gunny.
4.
This is what the average COD lobby is like. Nice. That was cool.
Someday.
Whoa. Interesting transition. Okay. Nice, nice. As I go into this season, my biggest question is probably, you know, what is the Julie Mao-esque mystery that's going to drive the season? You know?
That, or is it going to be a complete tonal shift where it's more about this revolution? I mean, that's what it seemed from the opening there, that Alex Shelley there is going to, or Thomas Jane is going to, you know, take these bastards down. But then with this whole crew right here, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're in the trailer now, too. I mean, the intro.
How about getting a full expanded intro here instead of just the quick 5-second one?
That's true.
They're like, oh, we're a real show now.
Okay, so stop beating yourself up. You made it.
Oh, what?
Oh, he's got to be having a bad dream.
Yeah. Is that? Could it be?
Roger that, boss.
Woo! You deserve it.
Take it easy.
Or I swear to God, this better not be a Friday the 13th or Scream type situation where someone in the previous movie is killed off in the beginning of the next.
Clean as a whistle.
All right, step right up.
Woo!
A lot more could have been saved. You even try. Look at that. All clear.
Come on, man. It's like, don't...
Maybe you didn't see the brunt of what happened there. You know,
Yeah.
but still.
It's like no one was trying to save you except these guys.
True.
His buddy. I wonder if he asked, who shot him?
It was me. Famous Amos. All right, never mind. I'm not going to fight you.
Hey, you've been having trouble, working the plumbing?
No.
With Jen, Alpha, Omega.
You know,
I like how it's not just over, too. It's like, oh, they're fine now. They're still recovering from this.
From all the radiation.
Yeah.
My father taught me something. Never listen to what people say. Just watch what they do.
Don't get on the plane.
Oh! Damn.
What if it were merely a delivery system? A way to send a protomolecule to our solar system? It begs the question, sent by whom?
Oh, so they found it there.
Oh, okay.
They didn't create it.
You got an address.
we're not going in blind. Tycho first.
Cap's right.
Nobody asked you, no, Nick.
Oh, damn.
That is too important to destroy right now.
Well, I'm not keeping it on the Rossi.
Then we'll hide it out here.
There's an idea.
Thomas Jane definitely slimmed down.
Yeah,
Between
he looks a little bit different. He does.
Makes sense with the sickness of his character that to lose some pounds for it. I don't know if that's why he did it or if it was just coincidence. But. Wrestling with a robot. Oh my goodness. Broke it.
I think the lieutenant has the hoods for you, Bubby.
Shut your hole or I'll assist you with that.
Come on, take one for the team. That way we'll always have the inside scoop.
I don't use sex as a weapon, little ones. I use weapons as weapons.
So they're like a little military unit?
Gunny. Up here.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Oh. Is Gunny this season's Amos?
And we've managed to avoid a shooting war with Earth up till now. That's our job. To make sure that that war never happens.
He's taking the Denzel from Crimson Tide approach. War itself is the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Love to see it.
This will kill any cancer that dares try to grow inside you.
Ugh.
Oh, that's a good effect.
I'm gonna go check out this famous coffee machine you keep talking about.
Hey, call back to the coffee machine. Oh, Amos is going to be sitting there.
So, you shot my friend in the head.
Oh.
He had it coming.
I had nothing against him. I thought he was a decent guy.
Decent guy.
Yeah. When your pal pulled a gun, might as well have shot himself in the head.
Here's what I see, okay? You seem kind of like a trigger-happy whack job to me.
So, if you need to square up, you know where I am. Because you're poisoning the air.
Oh!
Yeah.
Come on, Miller, you're still radiated.
Stay down, Miller.
But it ends at Amos.
I mean, if you were at full strength, maybe you'd have a chance.
Maybe.
Amos, no! Amos!
Break the dude's neck.
Amos! Stop it.
He's even more of a tank this season. He looks even bigger.
Classic girlfriend trying to stop her boyfriend. Look at me! No, look at me! I could calm him down.
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
It's like, well, now that table's fucking broken. You know how long it's going to take for us to get someone out here to repair this?
200-pound homicidal kid.
Caught in a terrible moment, and he did what he thought he had to. So did Amos.
Nice mirror shot.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
But he's not crazy and he's not evil. He's just always needed someone to help him out with the world.
You know, it's funny to think when he left for Eros, that was his first time ever leaving.
The belt?
Series.
Seriously?
And now he's just out in space on a ship.
Under no circumstances are we to allow Phoebe to fall under UN control.
Prepare your team for drop.
And I like how on both sides, this episode we've seen from Mars and Earth, like the, smart one who's like, oh no, hey, let's de-escalate. And then there's other people, no! No, fight, go!
You okay there?
I think all that radiation failed to give me superpowers.
Damn, that's too bad.
There it goes. But what if it blows up and it latches onto something?
They're gonna hide it on an asteroid, like how they found the ship?
Yeah, pretty much.
The Scopuli?
Same thing, yeah. Something tells me this Mars crew is going to fuck it up somehow.
Interesting, it wasn't like latched onto something, just in space floating. Like
what if it floats out of the asteroid?
Yeah, like how do you know where it's gonna float?
I'm telling you, dude. That nephew.
Huh? What's that? just a long tube. Oh. Yeah, he just opens it. It's like, come on. Until he floats through space, he finally finds something and just kills him.
Or it becomes the villain of the season.
He just becomes a superhero villain. Oh,
there we go.
Telling you, man. Don't let Amos see you.
You could have hit any button there, pal. What if he hit airlock or
jettisons him out? Dude, if it cuts to him seeing it.
Oh, from across the...
Just his blank stare face.
Yeah, no reaction.
Yeah. All internal.
The wise thing to do right now is to target the MCRN fleet system-wide.
Mars isn't stupid enough to start a war.
We'll hold until we hear from the Hale. God have mercy on us all.
Oh, and he's pissed because Julie Mao's dad's going to be like, you didn't get the job done.
The Nathan Hale has not fired on the Scirocco. Their missiles were not intended for us. The Martians were targeting Phoebe Research Station, which sustained multiple direct hits. It's completely gone.
Listen, I'm thinking to myself, how often do we all just hang out together and just talk, without work? No, without work. Hey, listen.
I like those bowls.
Voila!
Oh, and I love those pans, too, where everything's a corner piece.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go judging it before you taste it, Earther.
It's not bad, Marshall.
How much protein's in that?
I remember a time in a series when there was real cheese.
They busted that black market cur cartel on 9th level.
I busted that cartel. Craziest thing, though. Whole shipment disappeared from the evidence lockup, that thing.
It just vanished.
Whole room stinks like cheese farts.
Oh, goddamn, that was great cheese.
Can we just have more of that, please? Holy shit. That was fucking amazing.
It was nice, but also there was like a layer of tension above the whole thing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Same old shit, hurry up and wait, huh?
Maybe we can't have the dream of Mars until we've had that war.
You're gonna be a problem, aren't you?
Yep. I'm strong. I have one note, and that's it.
then move there. Yeah, I mean, her whole thing is basically she thinks Earth is what's standing in the way of Mars being able to, reach its full potential.
And I'm sure Earth hasn't been treating them the best in this whole thing that's going on. And I'm not gonna. I know some characters right off the bat I could be very hostile towards, and then a little something called an arc comes around, and they become my favorite character. So I'm not gonna say anything negative or bad about that crew, but I just love everything that's happening with our crew now. Tension with Amos and Thomas Jane. That great lasagna scene was probably my favorite scene of the whole series so far. That underlying tension when they're just talking about this stolen cheese and eating together. Fantastic. All the stuff with Shiro on Earth and the UN meeting, I'm kind of just like, okay, wasn't really hooking me to get me excited for this season. But overall, it was fine. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely more invested than you when it comes to the stuff on Earth, just because, now we like last season when we were following Christian, it was like, okay, what is she doing? What is her point? And now I feel like at least like we know her agenda per se, and we also know her boss, the white guy, I don't know his name. He's working for Julie Mao's dad, so like they have opposing goals, and they're both trying to get across in this, boardroom meeting. She kind of outclasses him there, wins it over. I'm wondering how long is she going to be able to keep it up before then he eventually becomes onto her. It's a little bit of a kind of a cat and mouse there, interesting. But yeah, definitely the more interesting stuff is with the crew we already know and love, and the stuff with Thomas Jane now, like full time interacting with this crew, because he was only with them from like the end of episode 8 in the 2-part finale. So we're like finally seeing him with this crew, but the tension is the craziest. I mean, when he started talking about the cheese and then he mentions, oh, the security cameras are out, I'm like, oh no, is this somehow related to them having sex and turning off the cameras? Like,
oh, I didn't even think about that.
Someone had to have seen that, or like they're going to get caught or something. I mean, them having sex is already crazy when like she knows Amos is into her. Like, she has to know. I mean, he has to be, right? Like, he would not be okay with her hooking up with Holden, would be my guess.
I don't know. He seems kind of like a kid, just a big kid, and I don't know. But he hasn't really expressed any. We haven't seen him express any interest or desiring looks towards her at all. Really, it's all just been like, all right, boss. I mean, maybe underneath. I don't know. Would he feel cucked if he saw them having sex? I have no idea. But yeah, like all the Earth stuff. It's like everything with Shiro and that villainous white guy. It just feels like an exact carbon copy of everything that's been happening in season 1. It's like, scene's happening. Oh, we're lying. Oh, this is it. It's like, I don't know. It's not really a. I don't know. I'm just not invested.
Yeah, I would say that the stuff with this Mars crew, I do appreciate getting to know like the Martian side of it more, because that was something in season 1 I had a lot of interest in when we saw the Donager and the crew on there ultimately sacrificing themselves. Getting to see more from them, because that does interest me, and also I love like the Halo-esque look and feel of it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the crew itself was not anything that I wasn't attached to any of those characters right away. Pretty abrasive. They just come off as like young crew looking to fight, looking to get into war. I mean, that's what some soldiers are like, so I get it. But I love the bald guy who's like the lead of their unit or whatever. That guy was probably my favorite new character. I don't know his name, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I get it. It's a 45-minute show, but especially introducing that new crew and they're all talking to each other, it was just line. It's just let's let something sit and digest here for a second. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I mean, I get it. Your friends are quippy with each other and quick, but I don't know you. Let's establish who you are really quick. Besides, we got to go to war. If that's how you're going to start, and then as the series goes on, maybe we get a little deeper. But just as a first introduction, I'm like, okay, you're the villainous crew, and this crew and our original crew are going to clash together and meet. I just hope it's not the same thing at the end of season 1 where they come together, they're against each other, and then they work together.
Yeah.
and that just keeps happening every season.
Well, also Phoebe Station being blown up, that's where we learned that I guess this thing was found. So they didn't create it, they found it. I wonder if they engineered it in any way or affected it in any way, or if they just literally found it and are trying to spread it. Like when they spread it on Eros, they said it was to like give it more bodies or whatever.
Yeah, let it grow.
So I wonder if it's like a hive mind type thing, or I'm interested to learn more about what this thing is.
So you were more locked in during all the UN stuff. So why were Earth and Mars like going at each other and like? So Mars fired the 5 missiles.
The one thing I did not catch or was not clear on was why Mars was blowing up Phoebe Station, but from what I understand, obviously on Earth, you have the guy who's working for Julie Mao's dad wants to take out Mars and take out these people that are against them. But I don't know like the clear motivations of like them wanting to start the war with Mars. Like that's what I'm still trying to figure out. But I am interested in it. But what I liked was how on both sides we saw parties that are trying to de-escalate and then the parties who are trying to escalate with nefarious means. On Mars, it's just like the young cadet. She doesn't have nefarious means. She's just like a young, aggressive, wants Mars to be perfect. She says at the end, like, Mars can't reach its potential until we go to war with Earth. But they have their own personal reasons for it. It's not because of, it's best for everybody or whatever. I just really like kind of that, kind of the butting heads. Because it kind of mirrors real life and, in like, just kind of like war and everything like that. I am a little bit interested in that, but
okay.
I'm not saying it's the most interested I am in the show. It's definitely our crew on the, Rocinante?
Rocinante?
On the Rocinante. Obviously, that's where I want to be, but I'm not turned off by any of the other stuff either, I guess.
Yeah, anytime I see evil white guy that, works, that's talking to Chiron, I'm just like, okay, you're the cardboard cutout character.
Yeah, he is. For
evil
sure.
white businessman. It's like, I want to start a war. Why? I don't know. Because that's my character.
Well, I do like how he's under the thumb of Julie Mao's dad, so it's like we saw him give him a little bit of pushback there, and Julie Mao's dad kind of put him in his place right away.
That's true.
Don't talk to you about sacrifice. So, like, knowing that he's not even doing it only for himself, but because he has a boss who's going to come down on him.
That's true. Just most of his presentation just comes off that way. He's probably doing it on purpose, but anytime I see him, it's like...
And every time Chris Jen, like, says something to her about him, he just... Yeah, he's just more pissed each time. But anyway, first episode of 13, so we'll get jumping into the next one.